let's talk about one of the most difficult questions that almost anyone who's had to declutter their life at one point or another has had to ask themselves. And that is, how exactly do I decide what to keep and what to get rid of? How do I decide what adds value to my life and what kind of deserves a place in the decluttering pile? This is an incredibly difficult question to answer for many people, and they wrestle with whether or not they should keep something or get rid of it. But today I want to share with you 2 easy questions that you can ask yourself to really determine whether or not something deserves a role, a place in your life. I'm super excited to get into this, but before we do, if we don't know each other yet, hi, my name is Ashlynne, and I make videos twice a week on this channel about minimalism and intentional living, so if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first question you can ask yourself, which is simply, do I use it? I think this is a great starting place when we want to consider what actually belongs in our lives. Whether or not we use something is a great indicator of its value to us. If we have a piece of clothing that we haven't worn in the past year, chances are we might not like it quite as much as we think we do in our heads. Or if there's a kitchen appliance that we hold on to because we imagine ourselves being this fantastic, great chef, but never actually use those appliances, once again, it indicates that maybe our ideas of who we are in our heads or ideas of what we love in our heads might not actually be a reflection of reality. So really consider, have you used an item in the past year, the past 6 months, the past month? If you answer no and you don't see yourself using that item again, even though you might like that item, it's definitely a good idea to consider decluttering that item, parting ways with it, and just realizing that sometimes it's not worth it to hold on to an item that's just going to sit around and collect dust. Moving on to the second question, it's, do I love this item? Does it spark joy for me? Does it add value to my life? These are all different ways of phrasing the same question, but essentially when you look at an item, you need to ask yourself, do I love this item? Is it something that I'm passionate about, or is it just there because it's there? Is this t-shirt in my wardrobe because I wear it occasionally but I don't love it? Or is it there because it's something that I enjoy wearing, that I feel confident in, that I know that I look good in? Look at the items that you have in your life, the items that you surround yourself with, and only keep those items that spark joy for you, that make you excited to be in the home you're in, have the wardrobe that you have, cook with the kitchen appliances and utensils that you have. Keep things in your life that you use, but also that inspire you. You don't want to look at it about what do I remove from this situation, but it's more what do I want to keep in my life going forward. And I think when you reframe your perspective about decluttering by asking yourselves those 2 questions, do I love it and do I use it? By asking yourself those 2 questions and by having that mindset of what do I want my life to look like going forward? How can I keep things that inspire me, that I love? Then you know something is worth keeping. And if it doesn't meet those criteria, then honestly, you should consider relocating it from your home, your life, your schedule, whatever. I hope this helps you just to reframe your perspective about how to decide what to declutter. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts were on this by commenting below. And if you haven't subscribed already and you enjoyed this video, definitely go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I love you guys all so much though. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.